Welcome to Hero Villains. Who do you think would win when Scarlet Witch versus Trigon, the clash between the Witch of Reality and the Lord of Hell? Scarlet Witch, also known by her real name, Wanda Maximoff, is one of the most terrifying entities possessing chaotic power in the universe. Her abilities extend beyond energy manipulation to the distortion of reality at will. Wanda can rewrite probabilities, alter the laws of physics, and even restructure entire worlds around her. At her peak, she becomes the embodiment of pure chaos, where the boundaries between thought and reality completely disappear. Trigon is an ancient, demonic entity originating from the Hell dimension, representing absolute destruction and evil. He possesses powers far beyond ordinary entities, including the manipulation of hellish energy, mind control, and the ability to destroy entire planets with a mere will. Trigon is not only physically powerful, but also possesses a ruthless intellect, always seeking to manipulate the souls and emotions of his opponents. Before we delve into the analysis, please subscribe and remember to turn on notifications by clicking the bell icon. Thank you very much. In the reshaped reality of House of M, Scarlet Witch possesses abilities far beyond all limits. She not only has incredible self-healing abilities, but can also completely erase physical effects from reality, such as removing an arrow from existence in an instant. Her ability to manipulate matter is so sophisticated that she can render Magneto incapable of communication, as if reality itself has rejected the existence of speech. Furthermore, she can teleport others out of the existing world, causing them to vanish without a trace. In just a moment, the presence of anyone can be completely erased from the flow of existence. Her power is not simply control, but the redefining of reality. Scarlet Witch has repeatedly demonstrated her ability to erase humans from existence, turning them into memories that never happened. She can alter reality in unpredictable ways, where all natural laws become fragile and easily broken. One example is when she forcibly summoned Dormammu into Charles Xavier's mind, forcing this entity to confront Doctor Strange in a chaotic mental space. The pinnacle of Scarlet Witch's power during this period was her ability to bend the entire structure of the world. With pure intent, Scarlet Witch bent the very foundations of the universe, creating a perfect supernatural world where mutants rose to absolute dominance. Scarlet Witch in the House of M era reached a level of power sufficient to become a cosmic threat. When she restructured the reality of Earth 616, the wave of chaotic energy she unleashed was not confined to the planet, but spread throughout the entire universe. It affected countless living entities, touching billions of souls across multiple worlds and dimensions. Remarkably, the reality-altering transformation she created was so perfect that it made everything appear unchanged, as if history had always existed that way from the beginning. Scarlet Witch also demonstrated the ability to restore life to mutants, bringing them back from a lost state. Her power was so overwhelming that even when exposed to the Phoenix Force, Cyclops could clearly feel the immense energy emanating from her. In a direct confrontation, Scarlet Witch was able to withstand 1/5 of the Phoenix Force's power and nearly won, if not for the interruption. Considering the nature of the Phoenix Force, which is regarded as one of the most primordial and transcendent creative forces in the universe, Scarlet Witch's power is comparable to, or even surpasses, that of Magic, who is further enhanced by a portion of the Phoenix Force. Scarlet Witch not only harnesses magic in the conventional way, but also utilizes dark energies with incredible control. And when she confronted and defeated the Minotaur, an entity empowered by magic on the scale of Greek gods, Scarlet Witch actively sought to eradicate the influence of witchcraft globally, while also confronting demonic entities with complex and elusive structures. In many situations, she is forced to restrain her own curses to avoid harming innocent people possessed by dark forces. Her illusion-creating abilities are perfected, allowing her to lead a powerful mage into a dimension belonging to a goddess entity without his knowledge. Scarlet Witch has also demonstrated resistance to chaotic energy currents attempting to possess consciousness, a feat few mages can accomplish. Beyond her magical prowess, she displays incredible speed and reflexes, keeping pace with Quicksilver in a tense confrontation, demonstrating her non-reliance on magic. Her encounter with Hope Summers generated catastrophic energy waves, large enough to reflect the magnitude of the clash between two extreme forces. Scarlet Witch can also dispel the darkness created by Nyx and restore light, proving her ability to influence even primal forces. She also possesses the ability to restrain and neutralize individuals corrupted by darkness, entities that have lost their essence when tempted by power. In particular, she can resist the influence of cursed sources of knowledge, such as the Darkhold, a book capable of mind-shattering power with just a few lines. She is nearly omnipotent, a term used to describe entities that, within their universe, possess almost limitless power. Beings at this level wield near ultimate power, but they still have certain limitations preventing them from achieving absolute power within their universe. She easily defeated Phoenix 5 magic and is believed to be capable of destroying Phoenix Echo. Contrary to some belief, when compiling lists of those who could destroy Phoenix, they are referring to those who could destroy Echo, not Phoenix itself without a host, since Echo calls itself Phoenix. Wanda possesses the power of the base, House of M, plus the power of Chthon. Furthermore, she merged herself with the true Darkhold, thereby gaining nearly limitless magical knowledge. Wanda's storyline was reworked. She no longer received any additional power from Chthon, but only gained knowledge and freedom, and became weaker than before due to having to use her power to restrain him. She was able to fight the Sufferer at the end of everything, who was powerful enough to wipe death from existence, and Wanda won, spreading the Sufferer's power throughout the timeline. Wanda possessed primordial chaos. Chaos magic is nothing compared to primordial chaos. Primordial chaos is the first building block of existence, because chaos is present in everything. In fact, the Phoenix Force is made of chaos. No one can harness this power except Wanda, as she is believed to possess primordial chaos. Primordial chaos is even more ancient than the Phoenix Force. Agatha Christie also compared Wanda to the Supreme Court, the living tribunal, saying that she also possesses powers beyond their comprehension, just like him. Wanda is one of the most powerful characters. I really hope you will subscribe to the channel. It would help us a lot, and you are the best person ever. Thank you so much. Now let's talk about Trigon. Trigon is an alien being from another dimension, born into a divine race known as the Spirits. These beings attempted to remove evil from Trigon's soul using an artifact called the Dark Heart, which has the power to devour evil from souls. But something went wrong, and instead, Trigon absorbed all the evil within the heart, granting him the full power of the evil within, the collective evil of entire galaxies. Trigon possesses extraordinary strength, telepathy, mind control, high endurance, the ability to manipulate matter and energy, and to some extent, the ability to rewrite reality. Trigon is a monstrous entity with destructive power far beyond the boundaries of reality. He once fought on equal footing with Mr. MXYZPTLK, one of the most omnipotent beings, and considered by the Monitor, the Multiverse Observer, to possess power on par with Spectre, the embodiment of divine wrath. With just a deadly gaze, he could completely destroy an entire planet, reducing it to ashes in an instant. Even as a young being, he performed feats beyond all normal rules, foreshadowing a dark destiny. Trigon's true nature is that of a dimensional demon, a transcendent being with unparalleled power, dominating multiple dimensions simultaneously and spreading terror among all beings. His power spans the multiverse and touches upon the most fundamental foundations of creation. He has the ability to alter reality on a multiverse scale, freely reshaping the laws of physics and the structure of all parallel worlds according to his brutal will. His soul-manipulating abilities extend across the entire universe, allowing him to seize, torment, and devour countless life essences with ease. Furthermore, he masters destructive energy manipulation, bending cosmic currents into weapons of mass destruction. Another particularly dangerous aspect is his power-bestowing ability, distributing fragments of his dark power to his subordinates, creating a powerful army of absolute loyalty. He also possesses the ability to change size effortlessly, from an invisible ghost to a colossal entity obscuring the sky. finally, his mind-controlling abilities allow him to infiltrate and break the will of any living being, transforming the strongest into soulless puppets serving his dark reign. Trigon is a destructive force capable of overwhelming even top-tier hero groups like the Justice League. With the nature of a conqueror from hell, Trigon relentlessly expands his influence, aiming to dominate every existing reality. Even Supergirl once doubted the survival of those who directly suffered his wrath. He is Raven's father and is worshipped by the Blood Church as a supreme deity, an entity worthy of any bloody sacrifice. His primal power is fully capable of destroying Earth with a single thought. Trigon easily controlled Raven, his own daughter, like a pawn in his hand, despite her immense psychic power. He quickly conquered countless dimensions, turning them into desolate territories under his dominion. Even the mighty Titans had to admit he was a mortal threat. He once tore apart Ares, the Greek god of war, as easily as tearing a thin sheet of paper. Trigon is one of the most dangerous and powerful entities, certainly surpassing Darkseid, because he has directly hunted and killed gods, celestial entities possessing terrifying power, then skin them and adorn them as gruesome trophies. Trigon's audacity is further demonstrated by his fearlessness before the Phantom Stranger or even the Presence, the Supreme Creator. This shows that he stands on a level of power far beyond ordinary cosmic entities. He can freely move through portals, coming and going from his demonic dimension to any realm at will. A master manipulator, he creates illusions so sophisticated they can deceive even the most discerning minds, blending truth and falsehood into an indistinguishable web. Trigon himself claims to have existed since the dawn of the universe, even before the Big Bang. This claim places his age at least at 13.7 billion years, and throughout that nearly infinite period, he shows no sign of weakening from his peak power. Trigon is virtually unaffected by ordinary physical damage. He is completely unaffected by Superboy and Wonder Girl's punches, as well as Bunker's light structures. Superboy says hitting Trigon feels like trying to destroy a mountain with a spoon. However, Trigon's skin was pierced by Red Robin's unique, sharp glider. Trigon can manipulate matter at the molecular level. He used this power to disintegrate the three gods and reconstruct their bodies into a cloth he wore. Trigon possesses the ability to possess any individual he deems necessary to serve his dark schemes. He has simultaneously controlled hundreds of people, including champions with the strongest powers and unwavering wills. In a direct confrontation with the Teen Titans, he quickly invaded and possessed most of the team's key members, turning their own teammates into soulless puppets fighting against each other. Accompanying his mind manipulation abilities is the power to summon and control Hellfire, a destructive energy originating from his own dark dimension. He can unleash this fire in scorching streams, erupting directly from his mouth like a bloodthirsty beast, causing flames to erupt violently from the earth, transforming the battlefield into a hell on Earth. Even his demonic body continuously radiated an incredible amount of heat, creating an aura that incinerated everything around him. Trigon also demonstrated the ability to control the movement of any object with mere thought. This superhuman power was not limited to natural matter, but also effectively affected complex man-made structures, such as the pure energy light structures created by Bunker. With a fleeting thought, he easily tossed Superboy, a being with superhuman physical strength, aside like a worthless toy. Belial, an incredibly powerful demon with a high status in the Hell hierarchy, suffered a similar humiliating fate under his overwhelming willpower. He could access an individual's entire life history, deepest secrets, and core weaknesses simply by scanning their thoughts, just as he did with Kid Flash and Wonder Girl. It is thanks to this ability to read minds that he frequently devises perfect manipulative strategies, turning their fears and hidden desires into tools to serve his goal of domination. He is not simply a destroyer, but a master of psychological manipulation, who transforms the very souls of his victims into prisons. In most confrontations, Wanda Maximoff would almost certainly defeat Trigon. The core reason lies in the fact that her reality-bending abilities operate on a much higher and more flexible level than Trigon's demonic cosmic powers. This is especially true when Wanda harnesses her peak abilities, as demonstrated in events such as House of M, Westview, or her profound interpretations of chaos magic and the power of the One Roy. Trigon's methods typically involve corrupting or dominating an existing reality by manipulating demonic forces and magic on the mind and the physical world. Wanda's reality-bending abilities, however, directly interfere with the level of causality and the very nature of existence. She not only alters the world, but can also erase the very fundamental laws upon which Trigon relies to exist and wield power. She has the ability to reverse his origins, rendering him as if he had never been born, or to completely erase all traces of his influence from the flow of history. At the House of M level, Wanda altered the identities of millions of beings globally in an instant. This scope of influence is equivalent to, or even surpasses, the scale of the multidimensional conquests that Trigon once undertook. A strategic weakness of Trigon lies in the fact that his power often depends heavily on external factors such as beliefs, worship, or metaphysical anchors like portals, cults, and networks of followers. Wanda can completely and decisively neutralize those anchors. She can sever his connection to a specific dimension, or even rewrite reality to prevent his followers from ever believing in or worshipping him, thereby completely destroying the power base of a revered demon. Wanda can actively neutralize Trigon by altering his core nature, transforming him from a fearsome cosmic entity into a harmless creature devoid of any power. She can also permanently banish him by rearranging dimensional boundaries, creating an inescapable cosmic prison. Furthermore, her ability to manipulate probability and causality can create a scenario where every action Trigon takes ends in catastrophic failure. When both operate at their maximum power and are unconstrained, this causal manipulation of reality gives Scarlet Witch a clear tactical advantage. Trigon is an incredibly powerful and dangerous force, but Wanda's ability to rewrite his entire existence and neutralize his fundamental sources of power gives her the decisive edge in most combat situations. And Scarlet Witch is almost certain to defeat Trigon. I hope you enjoyed this fight. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments. Follow me if you like it. That's today's video. Thank you very much.